Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Union Catholic Livestream. We are here today with the JV game, our second of 3 games today, after the freshmen faced a pretty horrible loss to Burton Catholic. I'm Evan Florick. I'm here with Aiden Quinn and
Jack Keating.
He's an alumni.
I'm excited for some good basketball here. I've heard a lot of good things about this JV team.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, we've been doing pretty well this year.
I've heard undefeated.
Yes, 5-0 so far this year.
I did not know that.
Wins over Linden, Westfield, teams that really had their number in years past. They had a big win in the Patterson Charter Holiday Tournament as well.
Oh, wow.
I will say, when I was here a number of years ago, they were never 5-0 and they were never winning tournaments. So
yeah, no, definitely never.
It's definitely nice to see that they're the program has turned around. I know that there was a big turnaround in the varsity as well. They won states this past year, I believe, right?
Yeah,
it was 2 years ago.
And they won counties this year, or last year, I guess.
Yeah.
That's right. We'll be seeing them in action at around 6.
Yeah, this is a good game today, varsity-wise, too.
Oh, man. It's going to be great because Roselle Catholic is still a top 15 team in the state.
Yeah, I believe they're ranked 13 right now, and UC is ranked 2, I believe, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Same county, too. Big game. RC gets on the board first, though.
Christian Peralta, top of the key.
You'd like to see them get John Johnson involved here. He's a leading scorer. You would think that he would be maybe getting the ball on these first few possessions. He still has yet to get a touch here.
Oh, you would think so.
Shots up.
Jaden Height for 3, no good. Oh, speaking of John Johnson, look at the
there you
steal.
go. All right. UC keeps the ball, though.
Do we have an RC roster? No, this is, we got 2 UCs. Well, I'll be. Inbounds to Tyler Altabelli.
Yeah, we will not have a Roselle Catholic
Tries to give it into
roster
John,
for
but
game. John with the tip out, but no good. Oof. Off on the 3 there.
Oh, we got it. We don't.
Swing to Peralta in the corner for a 3 ball. Cashes it in.
And Union Catholic going to take an early 3-2 lead.
It's a pretty shot from the corner.
That's beautiful right there. Snaps the net, I mean. Didn't get a lot nicer than that.
I'm looking at a lot of siblings on the court, too. Peralta had a sister who played on the basketball team. Tyler's brother starting point guard at varsity. And then we have Philistine, whose older brother used to play for the Vikings as well.
Yeah, Daniela now doing javelin, I believe.
Philistine, big body.
She was a my grade. I commentated a lot of her games. Great varsity player here at Union Catholic for 4 years.
Oh.
And an off pass. RC lucky to hold on to that one.
Cannot have those miscommunications this early.
This is a lot of
tipped away by
There's
Johnson.
a lot of sloppy passes from RC so far. They're not going to win this game with all these passes. Good save there.
Jaden Height, hustle play, keeping it alive.
Not a comfortable feeling for number 11 either.
You're seeing UC being very aggressive on defense here. They have multiple steals, multiple tip passes. These deflections are huge to win them this game. They're commanding the not allowing RC to have real possessions on offense is going to be huge.
Not at all. The ball's also moving like it's a varsity team on offense. You normally don't see that much ball moving on a JV team.
That is true. There hasn't been many chuck shots or any bad shots so far.
It's clean basketball for sure.
Good pass inside, puts up. That is good.
I mean, that's a strong presence on the inside right there.
That was number 33, Jordan.
Tyler loses his dribble. Wow.
Up with the layup. It's no good. That's a brutal miss, wide open layup there.
Christian's going to go at the rim.
Oh, no good, too.
Contact, no
Pass
foul.
inside. Oof. Should have just put it up himself. And
2 chances, can't get one in.
UC messes up that one easily.
44 back out of
44
transition.
yep, and he gets his another shot. That's Aiden.
He's fast out in transition for sure.
You can see the similar mannerisms of AJ and Tyler off the belly. They, the way that they are dribbling the ball, they're handling the ball, they're looking to pass.
Just off. No, but I couldn't agree more.
Already only a few minutes into this game, I've never seen Tyler play, but I can already tell he plays very similar to AJ.
For sure. I mean, it helps when you've got a brother who's played on varsity for 4 straight years.
Yeah.
Yeah, very similar. Early timeout for Union Catholic, who's down 5 points.
Yep, 5-10. 4 minutes into the first quarter here.
I remember when I played on JV, Coach Young would always call an early timeout because we would always come out not full energy, not full effort, and we would always have to get talked to by Coach Young. After that first timeout, they normally come out nice.
So, you know, you were in a lot of these JV huddles. What do you think the coach has been saying to JV right now? You know, to hype them up, they're down 5 right now. They need to get on the board.
Just a lot of turnovers, and then they're scoring off those turnovers. They're not getting back a lot of chances. I think they just need to slow it back down on offense, get good shots again like they were getting the first maybe 2 minutes. I think they'll be good.
Another thing I'll point out, this crowd is a lot more packed out than it used to be as well.
Oh, yeah.
You know, there was a lot of people here for the freshman game, too. It's pretty cool to see.
Yeah, no, no, I was not expecting that freshman turnout. That was impressive.
And it wasn't very a close game.
No, it was close in the first half.
Oh,
And then,
all right, fair enough.
and then Bergen Catholic just went crazy in the third. Outscored us like 22-8.
Wow.
Swings it into Johnson.
And one.
I mean,
34, RJ Wicks.
you might be seeing him in the varsity game. He is, I mean, he's a freshman.
I was watching their warm-ups. He did dunk multiple times. I was quite shocked.
Yeah, he practices with varsity. He's a swing guy.
Yeah, he's a 6'6" freshman. Man.
They've been scouting taller players recently. You know, I mean, the year I left,
Absolutely, yeah.
they brought in a 7-footer.
Pretty much 2 of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got a pair.
Song, FK Matari, like it's.
3-point play is good.
UC knows how to scout their height.
That's for sure.
Absolutely. I mean, all the transfers and new freshmen that we've seen in the past 2 years have been just incredible.
It's been cool to see. They've really built this program up to from the ground up.
Deep 3 there. Altabelli, deep ball.
Oh, slips right through his hands. Peralta, you have to hold on to that one.
Just wasn't looking at the ball when he was going to catch it, trying to make a pass before he had it.
Number 33 on RC wearing the new Anthony Edwards. I was considering buying those recently. Opted to get the new Devin Bookers.
Gotta say, I love the shoe game from both teams here.
Yes. It's something to look out for, you know. I mean, you can tell a lot by somebody.
Absolutely.
They wear.
Absolutely.
3 of those RC guys got them orange ones on.
Oh, yeah, they do. Wow.
UC with the steal. Peralta looking to put up the shot.
Does he want to shoot it?
He's consistently pump faking that 3. You're gonna, it's a matter of time before he pulls the trigger on a deep 3 here.
I mean, he did make his first, so they know he's a threat.
Gets fouled again for Big 34.
Wicks going back to the line.
He's clearly a monster on the boards here. He's, grabbed that board over 3 of the RC members and put it up to the line again.
Yeah, he's bullying him down low.
100%.
That's for sure.
Helps when you're half a foot taller than the rest of the team.
Certainly true. Opportunity to tie the game here.
Made his first one.
First free throw. Nylons.
Free throw's pretty.
I mean, especially when you're that big and drawing fouls like that. Free throws
Gotta be
are an
able to
art
knock him
for him.
down. Too many big guys that can't make free throws.
100%. And in this level, the
Makes
free
no
throws,
sense.
if you can win at the line, it's a huge advantage to
There you
the
go,
end
look
of
at
the
that.
game.
He starts 3 through 3.
It's as simple as that. 3 points.
He scores the last 5 straight to bring this game to a tie at 10. Pull up 3 from RC, no good.
Wicks rebounds, rattles out. Oh. It'll remain Union Catholic basketball.
UC going to make a sub. Number 5, Jay Kane, coming into the game.
He's in my grade. Half of my grade thought his last name was Kanye.
It is Kane, correct?
It is Kane, yeah.
Okay, just wanted to make sure.
Of course.
Tyler's getting
Never find that
mauled.
guy in the corner. He's a knockdown.
Ooh. No good on the layup from UC. Another tipped pass, Altabelli. hands in the cookie jar, but it'll stay with RC.
What's RC's mascot?
The Lions.
Lions, right. It's on their jersey. What am I talking about?
For some reason, the draftiness up here has still not gone away over the years. Noticing that.
Things will change. Some things remain constant, you know?
RC looking to get something going. Pull up 3 from 44. That one is no good.
I mean, they've been firing from 3.
Yep.
Okay. Okay.
A little spin on the
Big
6'6"
33
giant.
Jordan with his second layup.
I mean,
Deep ball.
John Johnson with another missed layup.
Kendall misses the putback, but he grabs a rebound, keeping it alive.
That's a backcourt.
Almost an amazing hustle play by the Vikings.
Yeah, UC's had maybe 2 or 3 of these wide open layups fast break that, you know, somebody's standing down at the end of the court wide open, they lose the ball or they miss the layup and it ends up in an ended possession for them.
Tyler loves that deep pass. Gotta say.
He made it a good one.
I mean, if you have the teammates that are willing to run in transition, it's great when you're a pass first point guard.
100%. Runs in the Alta Belly blood. You always looking for that next guy open.
UC with the steal. Nope.
Oh.
With the crossover to the corner.
Gonna drive in. Try and find his man off the leg. Viking ball.
Game is still up. It's 10-12, excuse me. Under 1 minute left in the first quarter.
Very defensive matchup here.
Definitely, it's been a low-scoring one so far. I mean, not even necessarily
What a
defensive,
look.
just, oh, wow, what a good pass. Not only can big RJ Wicks rebound the ball and make his free throws, but he can make dimes like that.
I'm impressed by him. That's definitely a carry, right?
Yeah, that was certainly a carry. Maybe a bit of a flop, but they'll call it neither.
Questionable, no call. Let's see if
From the corner.
3, no good.
I mean, they've been absolutely firing from deep.
Yes, they
Just
have been.
shot has not been falling, though.
Stay in the corner.
He had that corner 3 that you were mentioning. He opted to go for the layup, and it got taken away. Jump ball. Going to stay with RC.
Yeah, I would like to see Kane stay on that corner, shoot that 3 ball.
He hit an open one. I don't know why he tried to go
loves
in.
that corner 3. Loves it.
12 seconds left here. RC probably with the last possession of the quarter. See if they can make something happen.
Got Io Garden.
3, 2, 1. Yeah,
And
no shot goes up.
Yep, number 11 just passes that one away. Now it's Bryce with the turnover.
I mean, that's great pressure there by the Vikings to end this quarter.
Yep, headed into the second quarter, tied at 12. Like you said, it's been pretty defensive, a lot of deflections and steals, but it's also just been a lot of, you know, lazy passes, missed layups.
Absolutely. I mean, you got it. At this point, it's go for the open shot.
Mm-hmm.
If you're RC, I think you got to calm down on the 3 ball a little bit. Because,
Gotcha.
I mean, we've seen
Yeah, I don't know if they made any.
half a dozen balls on the wing just go flying.
Yeah, and they're not rebounding on offense either. So, you know, if you're not hitting the threes and you're not getting the offensive boards, you're just wasting the possessions.
Yeah, like I was saying before, I mean, after that timeout, the Vikings went on a 7-2 run to end the quarter to stay or to have it tied.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they're winning the rebounds for sure. I mean, RJ's grabbing offensive rebounds, defensive rebounds. That's going to continue to matter, and that's going to grow them a lead, I would assume.
And it was big RJ Wicks down below that really took over after that timeout. They subbed him in, and you know he had 3 points at the line, 2 and 1s, or 2 fouls from shots. You know, he really controlled the board as well. I'd definitely like to see him continue to do that in the second quarter.
I don't know what kind of magic Coach Young puts in those timeouts, but, man, it's impressive.
It's good coaching. It wins you championships.
Absolutely. Now, knowing when to call a timeout is something that comes with experience, and you know, Coach Young has it.
And what to say in those timeouts.
Absolutely. Kane to inbound. Altabelli with the ball. Into Wicks.
There he is. He's working that post.
Yep, just pivoted right into the shot that he wanted.
Yeah, he's getting whatever he wants.
He's finding his spots.
Very
down
strong
below
footwork.
Easily. Starting really far out there. I don't know if he's going to have that range.
Midi.
That's
a
line,
very
no
deep,
good
too.
anyways. Yep. Looked like Kevin Garnett in his last year.
It does. It looks exactly like that. Yeah. Kendall at the top of the key.
Pass
mean,
down to
it's
Wicks.
just
They're
feed
just
the
going to
big-
keep going with it.
Just feed the big fella.
There's no reason to stop if he's just feeding you points over and over.
I'm liking this game.
Timeout,
a lot.
RC.
I'm liking that game a lot out of him.
Man, I mean, he's got, what is it now? 9 of their 16 points.
Yes, and since you said that last time out in the first quarter, 11-2 run. And what is it? 9 of those points just purely off of Wicks putting up layups.
Just back to the basket, working him.
Nothing RC can do so far. Maybe they have to look to do a zone. Maybe they look to double him. I'm not really sure. Maybe test UC shooters. They haven't really proven that they can hit the 3 down yet.
Yeah, they're definitely going to need a second guy on him. He's going right. He's going left. I mean, it's going to take 2 to guard him right now.
Let's go. I've memorized all of these from doing like two dozen JV games.
Nah, I understand. I also knew them all when I was here. See, they haven't changed. So Evan, what have you noticed with Wicks this season that he has dominated so well? Has anybody what have teams done to try to slow him down or stop him?
There's not much you can do other than force a bad shot out of him, which is not easy. But if he's not deep in the paint, you're not seeing a very confident shot out of Wicks. And so, really the move is just try and keep him out the paint as hard as you can.
Oh,
Great hustle play by
Three.
Io.
Oh, no good. And
He's
Wicks
on
with
the
the board. Puts it up.
Oh
Oh, my
my
God.
How do you stop him?
He just ripped it out of the guy's hands. There's nothing you can do about that. That's just a strength issue. He said hit the weight room.
What have I seen teams try to do to stop him?
gotta get in
You're
the
looking
zone.
at it.
What happened here? No.
They're going to call a push
Loose ball
on number
foul.
12.
That's Io. Yep.
Peralta in for Kane now. Yeah, I mean, if I'm RC, I'm definitely getting into a zone here, making him hit at least 2 threes.
But if you're UC there's really nothing you're changing on defense. The RC is just deciding to continue to shoot the 3 and not even try to enter the paint. And none of these shots have fallen for them. Looking for another 3 here. Open in the corner. Ooh, could
Wide
call a
open.
travel there. And that 3 is good.
Kills the Vikings run.
That's number 20, Johan. UC up 3 now. Altobelli going to slow down the pace. He's going to try to run a play here.
They have gone into a zone here,
Yep.
which
They got-
I mean, you really have to do. It's a 2-3 zone. If they're going to keep feeding RJ, then
But this leaves the corner wide open.
Kendall's midi's good.
I mean, that's how you break the zone. That looks.
Yep.
That's a pure shot right there.
This JV team is the best I've seen in a long time.
Yes, 100%. Goes up with the
Definitely.
shot. No good. Trip to the line for 2. Number 11, Bryce.
Hard foul. Nothing easy on 34.
Yep. RJ Wicks with the foul. Yeah, and the way to stop these zones, 2-3 zones specifically, is the corner 3 is going to be consistently open. And like you were saying, if Jay Kane likes that corner 3 so much, then maybe we'll see him come back in later and hit a few of those down.
I think we probably will. First free throw is good for Bryce. His second rattles in. Deflected out by Bryce. Gonna remain UC ball.
So UC's made a few subs so far, but consistently Altobelli and number 22, Kendall Philistine, have both played the entire game, which is pretty interesting.
Ooh.
little physical fight for the rebound there will stay UC's ball.
Looked like when he went down for the dribble, they had a second guy come over, try to get the steal. That's their way of double teaming.
Right.
Peralta 3, no good.
Good play.
Wicks, that's unfortunate. He saw Philistine underneath and
Pass
falls
is
to
just
his
a
hands.
little too hard.
Yep.
Johnson comes back in.
I would like to see Altabelli do, something on offense. He's made a couple good passes, but we haven't really seen him try to score the ball much. He's done a couple of these pump fakes from 3 and stuff, but he's just kind of running the offense, which, I mean, they're scoring points is what matters, but I'd like to see him, put the ball in the
I know what
basket.
you're saying. I want to see him put some into.
I mean, when you're a smaller player, it's a little bit harder to score. But, when you got a guy, a foot and a half taller than you with more than half your team's points, not a lot you need to do. No, and I think he's okay with the role he plays.
Peralta, pump fake, goes up and under,
No
gets
good.
his own tip and puts it in. It's a real athletic play there.
That's right.
Yeah, that was nice. Tipping.
It's a very freshman-heavy team.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what's even more impressive.
Yeah, UC's got a bright future. Clearly, this JV team is good. They're 5-0. They're leading this game right now, and the varsity team is not that old. I think there's 5 underclassmen on the team, and plus this entire stacked JV team. They've got a good future ahead of them.
Yeah. Core of the team, though, is seniors this year.
Yes, that is true.
A lot of the starting guys, but they do have a lot of depth. At least juniors, a lot of juniors.
RC with the steal, puts up the shot, and Wicks.
Wow.
Oh, with the stare down, too.
That's disrespectful.
That is just rude.
It's like trying to finish over Wemby. It doesn't happen.
That is true. You have to be quite good to do that. Number 10, Eli, got his shot blocked there. And they're going to go right back to him.
And yeah, the thing with Wicks is he's
Deep
gonna,
3. Ooh. And
Money.
it's straight cash.
That's
number
his
20,
second.
Johan. Yep, that is his second. He's the only guy who's hit a 3 so far, I think, on their team.
Yeah.
The 2-point game right now, 22-20. Vikings still lead.
It's an interesting jumper. He shot that when he was on the way down.
Yeah. No, he got up on that.
We got Johnson in the corner. Ooh. Oh, and a lazy pass. It's a steal.
Wicks hitting the deck again.
He's a physical player. He's
He is a real physical player.
I mean, you need that the hard-working guys who are going to be quick to dive for those balls, try to rip them out of the guy's hand, go for the rebounds, things
Yeah,
like
if he
that.
gets a bucket on you, he'll let you hear it.
Definitely.
For sure.
And he'll get a breather for the first time in about a quarter and a half here.
Yep.
I mean, he's been putting work on both ends.
Definitely.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, he's been their best player so far.
Yeah, but RC's adapted well. I mean, moving into that zone really forces him to kick it out.
That is true.
Way more.
Since they opened up that zone, I haven't seen Wicks really do too much on offense.
I mean, there's not a lot he can do. Feasting man, but finds Tyler in the corner.
3. Good. That was a good pass by Philistine.
You were asking for it, right?
Yep.
There it is.
5-point lead for the Vikings.
Three from RC, no good. Gets his own board and puts up a miss.
Do we know if Johnson's a freshman too? Because I
believe he is.
It looked like it was.
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
man.
Ref's going to say it goes to RC.
No, I've heard people have concerns about the futures you see after, AJ Yao, FK, and a few other guys leave. But
I get it. Like,
I mean, looking at this JV team, we're in good hands, I think.
I agree.
I understand the worries because that team won a state championship. They won counties. Like, they have so much history there that it's hard to move on from that era. But they have multiple underclassmen on the varsity team that are learning from those guys, and then they have multiple of these freshmen that are going to play JV next year. Some of them are going to be on varsity. Like,
Ooh, travel called.
seems
Banks
like,
in the midi.
seems like there's not too much to worry about.
No, there's a lot of talent in this program.
And, you know, what we saw with Luke Shore on varsity is, you know, he put on like 10 pounds of muscle this season.
Yeah. Oh, man. And
you have no clue what any of these freshmen are going to look like next
three.
year, the next
No
year,
good.
or whatever, you know?
Yeah. And for a lot of them, it's all it is, really.
Yeah, each year in high school, there's so much like adapting and getting better each year that who knows what these guys
Midi
will look
fade
like.
rejected by Peralta.
Good block. Good pass up the court. John Johnston. Look for the layup. It's down. It's no good again. It's unfortunate. He's missed a handful of layups this game. I think he's still looking for his first points.
Do you think his middle name is John too?
John Johnston.
That'd be funny.
Same name as
Altabelli for three
Rams
again.
Corner.
Just
John
short.
Johnston. Some fun NFL trivia. Scores 25-20. RC's ball with 1 minute left in the first half. See if they can get on the board here or if UC can extend this lead going in right before the half. Peralta with the tip.
Looking for the steal, could not get it. Just gives them that wide open lane.
No good.
Tyler.
Yeah, number 20 there. I mean, you're going
Yeah,
for a fadeaway Euro on Tyler
Small
Altabelli,
guy
who's maybe
forward.
4 inches shorter than you. Peralta with a pump fake from the corner.
Drives,
Drops
keeps
the
it
shot.
alive.
Wide open in the corner. It's Kane.
Kane
Way to
gets
fake
mine
it.
Flying.
Oh,
Oh.
wow.
Beautiful floater right there off the bank. Thank
Pump
God it
fake
ain't the
send the
weekend
man
yet. That
flying.
bank is open. I had to say it eventually, right?
It's not Sunday. It's Saturday, so, you know, bank's still open right now.
Oh, it is Saturday, isn't it? I thought today was Friday.
Nope, that was yesterday.
Thank you.
Oh, that's a tough layup from, I think his name's Eli. And then hit the shoulder shrug.
Yeah, I was going to say, he's starting to...
He's feeling himself a bit.
Oh, bad pass.
Stolen away.
Steal. Half a second left.
Doesn't get
Okay,
it.
well, should have put up a shot.
Thought he was going to dunk it for a minute there. I'm waiting for it.
Yep.
I'm waiting for it. I was waiting for one during the freshman game. Didn't see it.
Maybe we'll see it this game. Halftime, though, UC is up 27-22.
I mean, this is a very impressive first half by the Vikings here. I mean, there's a reason they're 5-0, right?
Yep. They're looking to go 6-0 here. Hopefully, if they can continue this run.
I mean, totally. If they can keep up their momentum, and momentum is everything in basketball, and Union Catholic's got all of it right now.
It's true.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think this is definitely Union Catholic's game to win. I just think they need to play good enough, and they'll win this game. I think they do have the talent
Definitely.
advantage, and they just need to keep rebounding the way they are.
I'd like to see Wicks get in there back in the second half and play a lot more minutes. Close this game out.
Absolutely, yeah. So we will be back with the second half in about 7.5 minutes. As always, stay tuned.
We're back with the second half. UC's up 27-22. What do you want to see, Aiden, coming out of the second half from Union Catholic to secure this lead, or to secure the win, sorry, with the 5-point lead they have?
I would either rather. Oh. I either want to see them attack the big men if they're versing man-to-man defense, which is what they were doing in the first half. But if RC goes into that zone, I want to see some three-pointers go up. I didn't see enough of that when they did switch to zone.
Gotcha. And Ryan, from you, RC down 5 points. What can they do to stop this onslaught in that second quarter from UC?
I mean, I think you got to try to do the best you can to take away the UC big men, because obviously you saw whenever RJ or Kendall got a rebound, and then UC was able to set up their offense. That took a lot of they took a lot of damage that way. So I'd say probably try to limit that as much as possible, get more rebounds maybe, and try to be more effective here second half.
They call it a charge there?
Nah, block.
Oh. Number 22 to the line off of that missed layup for RC. First shot is up and no good. That is Micah. See if he can be as dominant as Micah Parsons. Second one is good. Get our first look at the UC offense.
Starting the second half here, you notice that RJ isn't in the game for UC. So
well, he didn't start the first half either.
He didn't start the first half
he
either.
came in about halfway through the first quarter after that timeout, and then played almost the entire first half.
And you notice that's when UC's offense started to pick it up a little bit. So here, I mean, if you're RC, you're looking to maybe get this game back to even here.
Yeah, definitely. This is your opportunity. While UC does not have a giant size advantage on you, well, that's just easy Philistine layup there. They didn't even really try to guard that.
If I'm Union Catholic, I'm 100% putting him in right now.
Yeah.
I mean, well, if they're able to hold him off, if they're able to hold off the RC comeback, I mean, and here they are with a steal.
So far.
It's another lazy pass. You can't make these, fancy passes around off the belly. He will find a way to steal it. John Johnson wide open at the free throw line, and that one's no good. Again, he's still looking for his first points of the game. He's our leading scorer, 15 points per game, and he's I think 0 for 4, 0 for 5 this game.
Yeah, but you notice he's still being a factor on defense and obviously rebounding too. I saw in the first half he got a couple key rebounds there. That's also helping out UC.
Yeah, I mean, when he's been on the court, they've been winning the game. So it's not to say that he hasn't been affecting the game.
I like 33 on RC. I like him a lot.
That was a good shot from Jordan.
He's playing hard.
There he is with a steal.
Yeah. Big guy getting all over the court. I like that.
Playing both sides of the court, and
another guy.
That layup, no good. Number 12 with the shot. They could call a foul there, but they don't. Altabelli pass up the court.
Good left.
That's number 2.
That's nice.
That's Jaden right there with the basket.
Jaden Height.
Jaden Height. He got height on that layup. It'd be better if you dunked, but I don't think we'll see a dunk out of him this game.
Yeah, not him.
Yeah. Rebound.
That floater is no good. That was not a great shot.
If RC wants to
wide
back
open,
in this
Peralta
game,
takes it inside.
I mean, they got to start getting more.
Altabelli deep three. Splash.
I mean, if RC wants to get back in this game, they gotta give themselves a chance to get more shots. I mean, if they miss a shot in the paint and they don't get any secondary rebounds, they're just taking that one shot and then allowing UC to go right back down the court. So I mean, you got to give yourself more of an opportunity here.
Open three. That shot is off the mark. John Johnson with the rebound. Push up the court quickly. Peralta one-on-one. Up and foul. Going to the line for 2.
Yeah, Johnson just seems like one of those guys that just does everything right, really.
Even though he hasn't hit a shot this game, he's still he's still grabbing boards.
He's in the right spot.
He's walking down the paint.
Yeah.
That's one of the things you notice, especially in the team.
Definitely.
He's not the one filling up the stat sheet, but he's allowing the other players to get good looks.
Well, you could argue he has been filling up the stat sheet this season.
Yes. Not this game.
Yeah, this game he's still finding ways to affect it positively.
Missed the first one for Peralta.
And those are the coach's favorite type of players. Those are the type of players that will go to varsity faster than other players and get minutes faster than other players.
I'm looking at him. I played for Coach Young. I know Coach Young loves this kid.
Yeah, like the players that can do things that don't come up on the stat sheet, like those coach's favorite guys.
Ooh.
Good board by Philistine. That'll stay with UC. Or they're going to give him a foul call. He'll go to the line for 2. That was a foul on Jordan.
Got to hit some free throws here if you say second chance. No.
Right.
Yeah, it's 2 early fouls for RC back-to-back there. And they were pretty good at staying out of foul trouble in that first half.
Oh, yeah.
So to see 2 fouls in the first 3 minutes here is pretty surprising.
There
First
we
one,
go.
good.
First one's good.
Second one, no
Second's
good.
no
He
good,
gets
but
his
he
own
gets a
board,
rebound,
puts
huh?
up the layup. No good. RC gets that board.
Yeah, UC just clearly has the rebound advantage.
Yep.
Even
Yeah,
with
it's not,
RJ
not even
in.
really close.
Yeah.
Oof. Just ran into a wall of John Johnson there. The pass fake, puts up the shot. Can't get his own
Rebound by
board.
Altobelli.
Altobelli
Great
with a good pass to Johnson,
Definitely
Foul.
and he's going to the line.
I mean,
Altobelli's
if
made
you're
it-
UC, this is where you can kind of try to put this game away a little bit. Like if you could, if RC's going to keep giving you these free opportunities to get points, I mean, if you
Yep.
make these shots here, that extends the lead a lot over the course of
Definitely.
the rest of the second half.
Altobelli's made a couple of these small window passes here, these little bounce passes in between defenders and things like that. You could
This one's
clearly
good.
see the, and I don't mean to just keep making
yeah.
references to his brother, but like they play so similarly. It's pretty cool to see. And I was here when AJ was in his freshman year, and I can
Second one's good
see
as
the
well.
resemblance of when AJ was in his freshman year. He was a smaller guy. He hadn't put on that much muscle
Oh.
yet. And
Yeah, no, I mean, I expect Tyler
I don't know what
to be
happened there.
starting junior, senior year,
Yeah.
especially with all the guys gone. I mean, they're going to need.
Yep.
He seems to be a little bit shorter than his brother, but I mean, he's a freshman. He can, who knows if he's 5 inches taller next year?
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Oh, my.
RC's gonna have to get something going here. And Altobelli
Stolen.
with the steal.
He's got a 2-on-1.
He's gonna look for Kane.
Uses the
Oh,
ball.
just put it up himself.
Whoa.
Pass out to the corner.
That was a
They're
great
gonna call it
rebound right
travel.
there by Philistine. There was like
Johnson
There
just
was-
splashed it. Go ahead, Ryan.
Maybe
Oh,
that's
yeah, I was saying that was
maybe that's a confidence Johnson needs. You know, even though that bucket doesn't count, he sees it goes in the hoop. Maybe we'll see him start putting up some points here.
There we go for Johnson.
And there's Johnson's first
Yeah.
points, or
There
first
it
bucket
is.
of the game.
Yep, first field goal.
UC with a
UC, yep.
14-point lead.
Kind of broke this press here. Able to
And
score.
that was a good Euro
good
step
move
there.
right there.
Yep.
Number 10,
That one's kind of unguardable.
Yeah.
Eli.
3 for
3.
Peralta.
Oh, wow, and he turns around to the crowd. 3 by Peralta.
Foul.
Foul on Philistine.
Yep.
UC will make a change. RJ will come in for Johnson.
Yep, and if you're if you're RC here, you
Yeah.
really hate to see this. You
Yeah.
tragically lost the minutes RJ was not on the court, and now he comes into the game with a 15-point lead. He was the guy who thrashed you, put up quick 6 points or 5 points in the first few minutes that he was in the game before.
Right.
And I'd be lying if I said I wasn't waiting for UC to go on a run. It just looked like they've been playing better basketball this whole game, but
Definitely.
RC's been able to hang around the whole time.
Good spin move, puts up the tough shot. That one no good.
I mean, it doesn't necessarily reflect in the score, but I mean, I've liked what I've seen so far from number 44 on RC. I mean, he's
Yep.
been, let's see, Aiden. He's been like doing a good job commanding the ball that I've seen and making some good passes. But
Definitely.
I mean, obviously we talked about why they're where they are right now, just because of the rebounds.
Yeah, he's definitely one of the more athletic kids
Yeah.
on the court, that's for sure.
Yep, his first free throw is good. That foul was on Peralta. And so, here's that opportunity.
Second one's good as
I
well.
pointed out earlier that maybe we see Jay Kane hit a couple of these corner threes with the zone defense if they go back to it now that RJ's on the court.
Right.
Maybe my guess will come true. Peralta considering the deep three.
Switch
There he
back.
is
Wide
in
open.
the court.
Ooh.
Aw, why is like just go for the corner, dude.
Yeah, I want to see it, man. I keep hearing. Oh,
And that pass
Stolen
no
by
good.
By Aiden.
corner.
Open in the corner, pump fake. RC just can't get anything open here. Puts up the
Gets it.
corner three,
Oh,
and that
my.
goes
Good.
off the side of the backboard. Okay, Paul George.
Kendall.
Slam this. Oh,
Good. Ooh.
It's wide open down the court. Philistine with a fast break layup.
that's one of the guys on UC that can throw one down. That's what I wanted to see right
That's
there.
a timeout for RC.
So, I mean,
UC touting a 15-point lead, 45-30.
so you went into half, I mean, what was it, 27, 22?
Yeah, I believe it
Up
was
by
27
5?
to 22.
So you see here in the
An
first
18 to 8
like
run.
5 minutes of the like you said, in the first 5 minutes of the second half, UC already doubles their lead or triples their lead. So, I mean, just
Yeah,
what do you guys seen so far that we haven't already
I'll
talked
go
about?
ahead. For the Vikings, I think their offense is really just flowing now. I mean, they're getting better shots than what they were getting before. They're scoring in transition a lot. They're playing better defense. I think pretty much their entire game is just flowing a whole lot better. And, I mean, they're making shots now as opposed to the first half when they would miss. They'd miss layups. They'd miss their threes. Now they're making their shots.
And with the Tigers, I will say that they can't really get anything going on offense. They haven't really found one guy to consistently make their shots. In the first half, they were shooting way too many threes, and none of them were going in. And in the second half, they've shot away from the three, but now they're not even really getting to the basket much. They got into the line a few times here, but they didn't.
Haven't been
They
able
weren't.
to
Yeah, they weren't even
convert.
great at the line, and so like they're not winning the rebounding battle. They're losing a lot of passes on steals. They had a three just hit the side of the backboard. Like it's not looking good for them.
Yeah, no, a three against the side of the backboard. It's not what
Kind of
you
tells you
wanna
all you
see,
need to
yeah.
know. And they've taken ill-advised shots. If I'm the coach here, I'm really telling them, take the smart shots. We saw a fadeaway, like a side fadeaway mid-range over a defender, like a few other, into the paint, just chuck up a shot hoping you get fouled. Like it's
Just not smart
Yeah,
basketball.
UC's getting fast break points. They're getting open threes, like getting open down the block shots. He was out of bounds when he caught that pass. UC is just hounding on every ball. Every person who hit the ball, it's just nobody has a
And I
second to
think-
breathe.
I think that reflects a lot on Coach. I can't really speak to this, but I mean, I've heard it from a lot of people. Aiden, I know you play for him. Coach Young seems to have like a pretty aggressive mindset. Like,
Oh, for sure.
He's a coach that like expects a lot out of his players, and it kind of reflects in their gameplay that you could see. Like they're going to play hard, they're going to get rebounds, they're going to defend well. So I mean, their record shows, and we've seen it here again today.
Yeah. He
That's a
gets what he
foul
wants
on
out of
number
his
5,
team.
Jay Kane. Yeah, it's just some hounds on defense, really. RC has no chance to breathe.
Ooh.
Even on inbounds, like they're just jumping up with it for a jump ball. It can't even get an open pass.
Midi.
Open mid-range, that one off the mark. And so, we haven't said it, but Altabelli's off the court for the first time this game.
Height with a three. He's good.
Oh, wow.
If you don't miss your shots, though, it's nice how much it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Every three that UC has hit, I think, has just been straight net.
They're looking
Yeah,
beautiful now.
They're hitting their shots very well.
See, I mean, you had three
Gets to the
guys
cup
on,
and he just
on,
can't get it up
number
in
10
time,
there.
yeah.
Didn't
They're
have any
grabbing
belief.
every
any
rebound.
Philistine puts up the bully ball, and they're going to call a block.
I mean, everything just seems to be going right for UC now at this point.
Did RC think that was their ball? Guess so.
I don't think so. They're going to make a substitution.
UC's going to look to extend this to a 20-point lead before the third quarter.
Number 22 comes in for number 12.
Micah back into the game. Philistine, they're going to call him
A
a
travel.
travel.
Just lost his footing right away. Good trap. Stays RC's ball.
Yeah, but I mean, you see here, even again, like they can't even inbound the ball properly without UC being all over it. So I mean, just in every aspect of the game that we've seen here, they're playing pretty hard and aggressive.
And there it is,
See,
another
yeah,
steal.
another one.
Philistine puts up the layup. Oh my God, he misses.
He wanted to
He
dunk
tried to
it.
dunk
Wow.
it. Yeah, a little moment of indecision there.
You got to hit the, I mean, you got a comfortable
gotta
lead, but you
score
got to
at
hit
least.
those. That's a wide open layup. It's a nice floater. That one just off the mark. That's unlucky.
This guy's a rebound
Yeah,
fast.
it's actually he's a vacuum. That's
Yeah.
what he is. There's no boards that aren't
I want to
his.
see him shoot this three, too.
I've been wanting to see him shoot one for a while now.
And you see there, I
Gonna
mean,
call him with a moving screen.
even on that last shot there by 22 from RC, I mean, RJ didn't block it, but he got his hand in the sight line of the shooter, and he had
Yeah, he affects the
trouble
shot and he
finishing
gets
it,
the
yeah.
rebound.
Yeah, that's nice.
Giannis-esque, and would you look at the number? Now I remember when I was here, they used to have a sheet with like the players' like favorite, like their favorite
NBA
player and like things like that.
Oh, that's pretty cool. I think they still do.
Number 10, Eli getting shifty,
Good
puts up
move
the
there.
layup. Oof, that's just no good. He got the open look though, and he gets his own board and he throws it off of
RJ.
RJ. .42 seconds left in the third quarter. 48-30, UC leads.
Favorite player, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Hey, I mean,
You could tell.
you could see it.
Yeah.
And here he is running the court.
Oh my goodness!
Oh, they're gonna call him with a
Call a foul on.
They're gonna call a foul
10
on
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 the
10.
RC
That's Eli.
before chaos ensued.
And you know, his favorite player is Giannis, and he's taken a lot from his game. But the one thing that he's clearly better than Giannis at is the free throws. And here he is at the line to prove my point. I think he's perfect from the line so far. Surely I
Putting a
didn't
lot of
just jinx
pressure
him.
on
Yeah. Yeah. Please.
48-30 UC. 30 seconds left in the third
Jinx
quarter.
the first one.
See, I mean,
This could make it a 20-point lead.
Yep.
Jay Kane out for Josh Johnson or John Johnson.
By the looks of it, we might get to see the whole
yeah,
bench
yeah,
come
we
out.
might- Yep.
That'd be a good opportunity for a
And
lot of the
forward.
guys.
Yep.
For the 20-point lead. Oh,
Good. A rebound by
They get
Altobelli.
every single rebound. Shoot that.
yeah.
That's a good pass. right
Philistine,
there.
oh, he doesn't shoot it.
Swing. Height.
You could see UC's looking for the three. They keep pump faking. Oh, that's
Wow. How did he not
yeah.
go
He's
back?
got some good defense here. Got him open in the corner.
Height for three.
Height.
Height three,
No
no
good.
good.
Good box.
That's a tip out.
Rebound
We're gonna
out.
call it UC ball. I don't-
Dang.
Didn't even work there.
It looked like it was RC's ball there, but they'll give it to UC. I won't complain.
Good box by number 33. That's how you got to work him down low. He's
Three
shooting
from
midi.
RJ. Oh wait, no, I think his foot was on the line.
And a deep heave will not work.
So it stays in 19-point
49
lead.
to 30 is the score at the end of the third quarter. Ryan, you know, the Vikings up 19 points here. Are you expecting to see the starters come back out in the fourth? Or how much are they going to play?
I see initially, I think they're going to come back out, but I think if, like Aiden said, I think if the league could start to go into maybe the mid to high 20s, I think you'll see, and RC stays with the same, just like I'm just going to say dominance from UC. I feel like you'll see some other players get in here, and I feel like it'll be valuable for them to see minutes because on the JV level, like you're always one step away from varsity. So if you could show what you're going to do, you might be able to get moved up eventually.
It's true, and Aiden, Roselle down 19 points here. It hasn't looked great for them. They've only put up 8 points in that third quarter. What, if anything, can they do to try to minimize this UC lead, or maybe try to come back and win?
I mean, you just got to win you got to win the glass. I mean, they haven't been doing that all day, but you got to rebound to get more possessions. I mean, yeah, it's really that simple, but maybe some offensive rebounds. You got to hit some threes, too. I haven't seen a lot of those three-pointers.
Yeah, I don't know if they took
So
any threes in that third quarter, honestly.
That third quarter was ugly for RC.
Or no, they did take the one and hit the side of the backboard, but besides that one, like the first half they were firing away. And I'm assuming the coach probably told them at halftime, let's chill out on the threes. But now that you're down 19, it's time to start shooting those threes again. And whether they're hitting or not, you've chosen to live and die by the three. You got to live and die by the three. You can't just you can't give it up.
Can't go away from the game plan at this point. I mean, if that's what you prepare
Yeah.
for all week long, I mean, you got to stick with that.
Yeah, and you were shooting all those threes, and you were only down 5, and now you stopped shooting them, and they're down 19. I don't know if that's correlated, but maybe.
Well, as we talked about before, you can see UC has their starters back out on the floor for now. Same with
pass. Really good pass.
foul from.
Another thing we saw, though, was at halftime, UC only had 27 points. They just scored 22 points in just that third quarter alone.
Yeah.
So it seems like UC really figured out RC more than anything else.
Right, yeah.
Jaden Height with the foul there.
Aiden goes to the line.
First one, no good. And that's another thing. If you want to come back in this game, you cannot miss your free throws. I don't know. I haven't been counting their free throws. I can't imagine they're more than 50% made so far this game.
Yeah, second
And
one's
that's
no good as well.
You just missed 2 free throws. Like you can't do that.
Yeah.
If you want any chance to come back in this game, even make it a 10-point game or anything, like you can't miss your free throws.
Yeah.
RC puts it down low. You're not going to back down. You're not going to back down,
Yeah,
RJ.
yeah,
Let's pass that one out.
Yeah. Oh,
And that's just an easy steal by John Johnson.
That one's
Puts up the
good.
fast break layup, and that's
Yeah.
good. Extends it to a 20-point lead. UC surpasses 50 points. There's good off-ball movement by RC. They've been, consistently doing that all game long. Guys are getting open. It's just UC just instantly gets to them. And then
See, I mean,
that's
you can't
another
just
thing,
you
yeah.
just can't miss layups like that. I mean,
they're shooting probably 25% in the restricted zone there. You cannot do that.
Good corner.
UC offensive rebound after offensive rebound. It's ridiculous here.
shot from Altobelli.
Wow.
Good.
Floater.
See, that's the value of the rebound. You see Kendall gets good positioning on the
Yep.
inside, and he gets it up back out to Altobelli.
Yeah, that's
think-
what I mean. If RC grabs that rebound, that's
Yeah.
2 less points, and then they're back on offense with more
Totally.
time to go.
3 from
Good
number 10.
3 there,
Real
but
good.
no. A good
RJ
look,
had him
but
out
no
to the
good
corner,
shot.
basically.
Yeah. Altobelli just effortlessly puts that pass up, wide open in the corner. That's height.
for 3.
Bang!
So you see, I mean,
That's nice.
if we were going to talk about like taking out starters or anything like that, like UC's gameplay is still continue to be aggressive, like taking that shot when it's open, and I mean just being competitive. So it's
Open
working out
3
pretty
from
well.
Eli. That one rims out. He's just getting unlucky with these shots. He's rimmed out a couple of them now.
Lob.
John Johnson puts up the up and under.
He's fouled.
Goes down hard. Looks to be all right, and he'll go to the line for 2. Yeah, UC with a 26-point lead here.
This is
6
where I-
minutes left on the
I
dot.
mean-
I can't imagine
Yeah.
how the Chargers will be in for too much longer here. Session, you guys were saying that that RJ might get a few minutes at varsity.
I don't really know what the coach.
Minutes might be a little much, but he's a swing.
Yeah. I mean, I could
He's a
see
swing.
I could definitely see where his value would be used on varsity, honestly. We see the first substitution. Kendall comes out, and number 12 comes in. Io. Second shot,
Ayo
Johnson.
Agunake.
Good.
RJ guarding the perimeter, leaves him open. 3-pointer, that one's off.
Rebound by Altobelli.
Altobelli passes it up to RJ.
RJ.
They're going to look to move quick here.
Io.
Lay made.
Io,
Io
easy
gets into the
lay.
game right away.
Lay made.
He made that one look smooth.
59-30. 5 minutes and
This
33
one's really just a
seconds left.
rout here. It was looking
Yeah.
like it was going to maybe a good game in that first
Yeah.
half, but even we were saying at the halftime, at the end of the first, like it was a close game, but it didn't feel like a
Didn't
close
feel
game.
at all.
Like UC was just kind of missing their shots, whereas RC just wasn't getting any good looks. Like it just was unlucky.
Yeah. I don't know if they even do take stats, but I'd like to see the rebounds for both teams. Just next to each other.
I believe they don't take
I
stats,
believe
but
they don't take
I
stats.
can't imagine the rebounds is any closer than maybe a 20-point advantage.
No,
for
yeah,
UC.
that's what I'm saying.
30-plus point lead here for UC.
And UC with a big uproar from the crowd and the bench. That's a 31-point
this is a
advantage for UC.
resounding
This is
performance here.
really
In the
crazy.
second half.
5 minutes left, 61-30.
This team had 27 going into halftime.
Yes, 27. That is 34
Points. And
to
there's still
34
5
to
minutes
8
left to go.
yeah, we're on a 34 to 8 run. RC still yet to score in this fourth quarter. 3 minutes through so far. So you know, if you're the RC coach here, Ryan, what do you?
If I'm the RC coach
Yeah,
here,
like, are you bringing the subs? Are you keeping the starters out there? Maybe trying to have one last run at it. What are
at
you
this
doing?
point, I'd probably bring in the subs. I mean, I want to take a look at what I have, especially early on in the season. I mean, you might be able to like find a rotation that works
Yeah.
for you. I mean, at this point, I feel like 30 points might be too much to overcome, especially with the way UC's been playing in the terms of defensively.
And it looks like RC's
they're
keeping
gonna
their
keep
starters out there,
there.
but UC brings out Ben Wischusen for the first time this game.
Right.
UC keeping out their other main players so far, though.
But if I was, on the other hand, if I was Coach Young, I'd be excited to see what Wischusen and Io could do for this team, especially in a game like this, where RC is still a competitive team. I mean,
And that's another foul. RC fouls big RJ Wicks, and he's headed to the line.
This guy's a camera.
I don't know if that is legal. Anyways, that ball stays with UC. You know, although it's been just a real rout, it's been a fun game so far.
Yep.
UC's hitting some big shots. They've played really well in offense, and you know, this is my first time seeing this JV squad play this year. It leaves
pretty
me,
impressed,
you know,
yeah.
it leaves me leaving. I'm going to leave here with hope for this UC program that the future is bright,
Yeah,
Right,
for
yeah.
sure.
and they're going to improve to 6-0. That's a mark that
That's
I
not-
you know,
yeah,
I haven't
no.
seen.
You
a
haven't heard that
Yeah,
in a long, long
I was
time.
here for 4 years, and I've broadcasted 2 years after that, and you know, 6 years. I was, you know, I had siblings who were here before me. Like, I don't think a JV team ever went 5-0. Or
My
6-0.
JV team won like 2 maybe.
and I mean, some of these
Like
wins.
the whole season.
yeah.
I mean, and you look at some of these wins here. I mean, Linden, Westfield, Irvington, Wayne Valley. These are good teams. Like especially Linden, Westfield, Union
Yeah.
County opponents. Like
They, you know,
I can't
they
remember.
win
Yeah,
the
I mean,
Patterson
Westfield used to do this
Charter
by
Holiday
35,
Tournament.
so
Yeah, Westfield had our number for years.
Yeah.
Deep
balls,
three,
yeah.
that one's good.
Swanee's
that's
hit a couple
RC's
threes
first
now.
points of the fourth quarter.
Yes,
right
that
there.
is their first points.
That's that kid's third three. at
Johan,
least.
that is his third three of the game. I think he's hit maybe 3 of their 4 threes.
Yeah, that kid's lighting it up.
Joey Laterno comes
that's-
into the game for
Yep.
UC.
Yeah, so UC's starting to filter in the subs here. Altabelli pulls up from mid-range, had the open 3, but decides, oh, wow.
Io with the rebound.
Throw that behind the.
Gets it up.
Wow,
That's
and that's
nice.
a tough layup
That's
over
a
a
nice
big
layup.
defender.
I mean, 63 points for a JV team.
Yeah,
I mean,
and
that's pretty impressive.
RJ
in
just tipped
itself.
that one out when
Just
he,
looking at
you know, it looked like he had no chance to get that board.
I
and he-
want 70 this game.
Yeah, I think they can get it.
3
They're
from number
ripping
11.
threes now.
No
Oof.
good.
And nobody, and that's the thing, you know, RC, I get that they are down, but nobody's crashing the boards besides one guy there. Whereas UC has 4 guys under the basket, and that's an and one. Eli, he's still got some fight. He's still got some heart in him. He doesn't want to lose by 30.
He's got
Right.
heart, but I do question the shoulder shrug down.
Yeah,
30.
I do.
That is his second shoulder shrug of the game.
I liked it the first time. I don't know.
Yeah, I like. Yeah, I mean they were down
It
about
kinda
5 or
wore-
so that time. It
kinda
showed,
wore
you
off
know,
a little bit.
we're in it. This time it's a little.
We
you
got
know,
some new stubs here.
Yeah, I mean you're down so much the clock is infinitely running.
Michael,
It's not looking great.
Michael and Noah enter the game here for UC. So
And Noah Green comes in as well.
this is a full bench starting lineup here for UC. A full bench lineup for UC.
And this is good. I mean, these are
yeah.
big moments for. I know it's only 2 minutes left, but these few offensive possessions, few defensive possessions can really tell the coach, maybe Wischusen can start next, or not, maybe not start, but maybe he's a 6-man, 7-man next
Right,
game, or
yeah.
you know somebody else steps up. And
I mean, say
we've seen-
someone goes down with an injury.
Yeah, we've
These
seen
are the
number
guys.
12
that you're
Io
gonna
Agunaike. He's really stepped up, and he had an and one over there. He had a tough layup, like or not an and one. He had a few good layups there.
be- Right. I mean, I've seen a lot of positive things in this half from UC so far.
Ball
What's
goes
that
out on
gonna do?
RC.
I mean, another player I'd like to highlight here at the end of the game for RC, actually number 33. I mean,
I've
still
been
been
liking him.
he's still been playing hard. I mean, he's been one of their only players crashing the boards as this game went on. And
Jordan at center.
And it UC started to pull away a little bit. So, I mean, he's a player that RC could look at and be.
There's a steal and the layup. 44.
Yeah, 33 has been
Aiden.
someone I've had my eyes on.
Yeah,
I
definitely.
like his game a lot.
Eli's still fighting for this ball. He's not going to let UC get up court. They're going to call RC with the foul. I don't think the 70-point dream is going to happen, but
A timeout, actually.
59 seconds left.
Union Catholic calls a timeout. Up 25 with 59 seconds left in the game.
I think they just didn't want that backcourt, or that 8-second.
I suppose it feels a little bit distasteful, I will say, but I won't hate the real pedal to the metal. We're gonna try to get as many good possessions down the stretch as we can.
Yeah. I mean, like we've said a few times before so far, if anyone's ever been around Coach Young and his mindset, I feel like he's not gonna ever let his players give up no matter what the score is. So.
Yeah, I mean, they came out this second half, let me tell you, at halftime, in a game that we felt like we could win, hearing from Coach Young, you'd want to go out there, you'd want to win.
Definitely.
That's one thing for sure.
And
I mean,
Aiden, when you were on JV, were you a starter, bench player?
I was a starter, but
Gotcha.
it would be disheartening at halftime a lot. But when the games you felt like you could win, Coach Young would strike something into you. You'd want to go out there and give it your all.
So explain that feeling as a starter, getting to see the guys at the end of the bench in this game here.
Oh, it's always
they get to play at the end of the game. They get to get those. Few
no, it's
special
nice to
moments.
see. I mean, you always want to see the guys who work every day. I mean, they're practicing just as much as you practice. So, I mean, you want to see them get to translate what they've been working on, get to do it in a real game and make it actually mean something. So it's always nice to see.
There's another steal by RC. They're playing well down the stretch. If only they showed this in any other minute.
And we noticed, I mean, they still rolling with their starters. They haven't brought in anyone new yet. So
Yeah, they're running a full court press down 23. They haven't shown a full court press until this last minute of the game.
With this current lineup, they're going to keep
Yeah,
this.
I like this,
I mean, I like their style
ferocity
of play,
that they're showing, but
I mean, sometimes you see.
why did they not show it in the first 3 and 3/4 quarters?
I agree, yeah. Sometimes you see this, I mean, in different sports, basketball, football. I mean, you see teams like
Fadeaway,
like,
mid-range,
you
and
see-
air ball.
You see teams energized kind of with the lack of time, and I mean, when they know
Do they stop this game like this?
when they feel like in this type of 2-minute offense, they just start scoring a lot of points. But I mean, it's obviously too little, too late for them.
Number 23, Noah Green.
Yeah, I
with
didn't get
that
to
foul.
see a lot of RC's bench this game. They rolled
Yeah.
with the starters
Yep.
pretty much to the end.
Yep, this is Bryce at the line. The first one, no good. Just a reminder on the score, it is 63-40.
UC.
15 seconds left, and I will say about RC, I think UC was up 63 to 30.
30.
Yeah, to
32,
30,
yeah,
32
yeah,
maybe.
it might
and
have been, yeah.
in RC, Bryce hits that second free throw. RC goes on a nice 9-point run here at the end of the quarter, 9-0 run, but in the last maybe 2 minutes against the UC backups. But I get it's the backups and not the starters. They should have showed this a little bit earlier on.
I agree.
But nonetheless, a great win from UC. They moved to 6-0 with this JV squad, and
that'll
look
finish
to
the
have a
game
very
there.
promising season.
I mean, if there's one thing I take away from it, I'm excited to watch more JV basketball. So
Definitely.
I keep it here.
Well, I'm Jack Keating. Here
Aiden
with
Quinn.
Ryan Conley.
Ryan and Evan in the first half. Thank you for watching. We'll move on to our varsity game. UC with a 63-41 point win over Roselle Catholic JV. Stay with us for varsity.